What I wanted was to bring a case in here because, well, I told you already what good referrals for me, people who suffer back pain and that it is recurring and so on. But what is, how can you inspire someone to choose me out of all those out in the field? So many people are treating back pain. So I want to tell you about my added value, why is it really worthwhile coming to me. So it was said in the paper that I started this work in '84, so I already have more than 30 years in the field. And as you know, I'm also teaching both the Traeger approach and the roping. And now I want you to see through a case how this is, how am I using it? These two fields, which are very different one from the other and are very complementary one to the other. And I'll show you how. So a woman came to me about 3-4 months ago with terrible problems that mainly, well, I already told you about her. She was supposed to get an operation in her neck. She could not swallow. Now, I didn't know ahead of time if I can help her or not, but I suggested that she will come in thinking that, okay, maybe if this area of the neck is very contracted, and I can bring it a little bit more length, then maybe some kind of freedom there will help her to function better. And that was the reality. This woman had a very difficult life, but she's, how you say, a mighty woman. She's very strong, very big, and a little bit like this. And I'm showing you also the neck like this. So there is a big contraction over here. The shoulders are a little bit lifted up, and the neck is like that. She loves swimming, she does it a lot. Whatever she does with a lot of power. Now this woman had to do a lot in her life because of what happens in her house. I won't go into it. So physically she has to work very hard. When I see her in the first meeting, I see that what she really needs to learn is, what do you think?
Relax.
Relaxing, let go, yeah, to release. But you can't even invite this kind of person to really let go. Guy, come, let me show you what does it mean. All right, so how do I teach people how to let go? It's just lie down on the back. So, oh, thank you. The main principle with teaching somebody how to let go is not about something that I'm going to do. It is about something that is going to happen in guy's mind, in guy's attention. So I want to teach him how to let go, right? And this person never got a massage in his life. Yeah, so probably he doesn't know how to let go.
Because it costs money.
Let me just have a quick check. How far, well, this is okay. You see, he's not holding his leg totally freeze like some older people might. But let's see how, well, this is fine. So he can let go, you know. I don't have to teach him much about that. But this woman, had I taken her leg, can you lift your leg? She would lift it herself. She would not let me have it, let go. When I'm just telling him to let go, he knows what to do. People who do not know how to let go, they don't know how to do it. What do you mean let go? I'm letting go. And she's holding her leg like this. So as I said, it is about directing the attention. All right, but let's come back to this woman. If I tried to teach her how to let go, after a while her nervous system will be so עצבני because of it, because it is too much work in her attention field. So she wants something that has more action in it. So I start to do something that she can really appreciate and feel the effect of it immediately. Can you lie down on the side, please? On the side. So, as I said before, she has a lot of tension right over here, right in the shoulder-neck junction. So now I'm applying the other method that is talking about lengthening the muscles. And I'm thinking, okay, let's start with lengthening the muscles, and when she already have a little bit more space, it will be easier for her to let go. And how we do that? I apply pressure. The pressure, and I don't move, I just apply pressure. And I wait. Is this pressure okay for you? Is it? It's fine. So it doesn't have to be too much, but not too little. It has to create some heat. And then slowly, slowly, I won't take all the time that is needed for that, the heat will allow him to do a small movement like this to stretch this point where I'm pressing. So we've done that, and yeah, you can lie down now on the back again, just to listen better. So, and something really opened a little bit. We've done the whole 10-session series of the roving, and it did give her more space here, more freedom here, some movement that she didn't know before. It did teach her about correct posture, how to use her feet and legs correctly, not with the feet poking out, but parallel, and where is the center, and so on. Very, very useful things. She already felt much better in her back, which was not her complaint at all. Still the problem with the swallowing. And still, if you would see her, she's not anymore like this, but she's still like that. So we started now, after having this space built in her structure, teaching her more about letting go, about releasing. And now she's capable of taking it. So sometimes I switch back a little bit again to opening, and sometimes I teach her more about releasing. Now, about releasing, what I'm doing now with my hands, well, you don't know how this is difficult for this kind of person, to just do this kind of movement. This is a letting go. Yeah. And now she is learning and she is doing it. And by learning it, letting go is coming into her life, and she is not rebuilding this tension, which so easily it would happen if she didn't learn how. If I only opened it, or in other cases, if you only massage it, it lasts for 6 hours. If you get the teaching that I give in the structure integration, it's better, but still, if she doesn't know how to let go, it's useless. So this is my added value, because not many practitioners in the world are doing it that high level of being an instructor, both the structural integration and the Traeger approach. The Traeger approach is this one, the one that is teaching how to let go, this one. So if you have any questions, now will be a good time to ask. Yeah?
What is the difference between Traeger and roving?
Yeah, so I'm saying that the Traeger approach, it's not a structured series of sessions like the roving. Roving is 10 sessions. You know from the beginning what I'm going to do in each session. What differs is what I find in the body. But it is structured process that is building the building of our body from bottom to top. The Traeger approach is why it is called an approach, because this is something to be used all the time. You are in front of your computer, how to release your arms from time to time, how to be freer in your neck. Why? I told you about this woman who is preparing wigs, and her neck was totally like that, and now she's so suffering. Now she's in the middle of the process of the structure integration, and will she be smart enough? She will continue more about letting go. So it's totally different. The movements with the Traeger are this kind of movements. So now that I went up a little bit, the holding pattern came a little bit more. Right here it's easy. All right, so you see, everybody has his own limits about how much trust he can give you when you're moving them. And with the Traeger approach, because I'm teaching him how to just feel the table under you while I'm moving you, so his mind is, and now just feel the weight of your arm while I'm moving it. Yeah. So because the attention is in the weight, is in the support, he can let go more. Structure integration is teaching you where is the center and what is the most efficient movement in order not to create pressure in a specific point so that it will not hurt you. So they really complete each other to be a full thing, but how to live in the body in a freer and easier way. Anything?
I would
anybody
like to
want?
give a testimonial.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
happy?
you. Yeah, thank you. very much.
Okay, I have wasted 2 years by not going to Adi Bahat. That I can tell. I'm on to my 3rd session of my 10. And I don't know if I'm a Seder masochist or what,
You are.
but I enjoy